And there he is. Take it away, Paris. Go ahead and let everyone know who you are and what you do.
I am Paris Celine. I am a comic book illustrator and colorist, like O'Neill said, based out of Toronto. I've been doing this for professionally for maybe about 7 years. Right now, I'm working mostly as a colorist, but I'm focusing on a lot of my own personal illustration.
What are some big accomplishments or awards, I guess, that you've gotten through what you do through art?
Last year I worked on this book. It was with writer Chip Zdarsky, who's currently he's doing this amazing run on Daredevil right now, and he's done a lot of Spider-Man work. I colored a book that he was doing with Jason Liu, who's also from Toronto. Actually, the whole team really is it's like a Toronto-based team.
Right.
And we worked on this book. It's called Afterlift, and it won the Eisner for Best Digital Comic this past summer. And that's I think it's described as the Oscars of comics. So it's the highest award you can get, really. The book was something I was very consistently proud of, which, you always want to be proud of the work you're doing, but, you can't always, it doesn't always work out that way. Sometimes you're on a project that you may not just love as much as the last one. But this one, it was a project where I loved every page I was doing, and I really felt like it was some of my best work. And it was in a totally new style that I learned, or I came up with while working on the book. And I was just really happy that people seemed to like it.
I like what you said earlier about how even though it's these challenges kind of give you initiative to draw new things, you still like going back to the stuff you do.
There's a specific piece, and I remember working on it, and then I tried something new just partway through, and my art ever since that is just different. I was just able to use it, and I applied it to different parts of my art, and my work is really evolved ever since. And that's to me again, that's the whole point of these things. I only do these challenges if I feel like I can learn something, because otherwise, I don't know, what's the point?
We got another question from Anime Otaku Things. Any tips for getting into the comic book industry?
Honestly, the best way to really do this is just to make comics. It sounds like a really simple piece of advice, but if you have a story or you want to that you want to illustrate, just kind of start working on it. It doesn't have to be the best. If you have a story that you've been working on for years, don't do that one yet. Don't do that one first. If that's going to be your whole magnum opus, just kind of work on some other stories beforehand so that you can kind of get to that point. So when you do get to it, you're a lot more ready, you're seasoned, and you're right. You can do it to the best of your abilities. It doesn't have to be a long one. Start doing a short, maybe do 6 pages. When you're done with that, maybe do 8 pages, do 10, do 12. Just slowly get yourself comfortable actually doing the work, because a publisher or anybody, they want to trust that you can do the work more than anything. Yeah, I would definitely say if you want to work in the industry, you just kind of have to start.
So as a Black artist, do you feel like you have to represent your demographic through art? What I mean by that is, illustrating Black superheroes.
In terms of actually drawing Black characters or feeling like I have to, I've never felt like I have to, but in general, I just I want to. I love drawing Black Panther. I love drawing Miles Morales. I drew a picture of Black Lightning just recently, and I never even thought about drawing it, but I loved it when I did it. This is actually the person who commissioned me to do it was in the chat earlier. I don't know if they're still here. It's characters like that. It's I have fun doing it, and in a lot of more often than not, a lot of these characters they're really cool, but they don't get drawn a lot. I mean, Miles Morales, obviously he gets drawn in play. I wouldn't be surprised if the piece I'm working on right now was a Miles Morales piece. I really heavily considered it for a good while. I don't feel at all pressured to. I actually enjoy it because I love the representation that I see in Black characters. I know I don't, in terms of other characters that also have their representation. I love seeing characters who are more than no offense to anyone, who are more than just big strong white guy. The fact that we got more than just that, I'm cool, awesome.
All right, man. Thank you again. Thank you, everyone.
All right, thanks for having me again. See you later.
See you again. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.